Welcome to Feel Better with Lauren. I'm Lauren. I'm back at it after quite a bit of time away, just because I've been doing too much work and I didn't have time to make any videos. And I sort of had this inclination that I should get right back at it and go whole hog and really get myself going again. And I think I'm leaning towards easing back into things a little bit. And today is going to be a bit of a restorative yoga practice. I'm going to hold some poses for a little bit longer, just a few, and invite you to sort of relax along with me, and we'll start feeling better together. So today's practice is going to be just a little bit of a restorative yoga. Rather than get back in hard, I just want to relax. The poses I'll be holding a little bit longer. There's not going to be many of them. I'm just sort of being really comfortable and cozy. There's a fire going that you can't see over there. I'm just trying to warm up, and I just sort of want to get back to my body a little bit here. So I'm sitting on a cushion just to raise my hips a little bit. This helps open up my hips. And I sit up straight and take a nice deep breath in through my nose and all the way out through my mouth, and get rid of all that stale air in my lungs. In through your nose and all the way out through your mouth. And one more time, in through your nose and all the way out through your mouth. Now, let's just come back to this easy pose. Just sort of check in with your body. Feel how you're feeling. It's interesting when you work so much and you sort of forget this sort of recentering of yourself. And those few little yoga times that you do have become these sort of, I need to stretch, I need to open up, and maybe I'm not getting as centered as I was. So I'm going to get back into it harder. We're coming to the new year, and I've got some good fun plans, which hopefully you'll join me on. But for right now, I just want to recenter, refocus, and I'm glad you're here. So let's just take a few minutes, and we're just going to do a little bit of box breathing. And just really listen to your breath. Everything happens in and out through your nose. You're going to inhale for 5 seconds, hold your breath for 5 seconds, exhale through your nose for 5 seconds, hold with no air in your lungs for 5 seconds, inhale for 5 seconds, hold, exhale. And that's the box that we're making. And just really, really listen to your voice and listen to your breath, and it's all in and out through your nose. So inhale for 5 seconds. And hold. Exhale for 5 seconds. And hold. Inhale, and hold, and exhale, and hold, and inhale, and hold, and exhale, and hold. And then let's just have your breath go back to normal, just breathing in and out through your nose. Now let's just do that little stretch of movements. I put my hands in that prayer position with my thumbs touching my sternum, just take a few moments here. This sort of gets that idea of balance. And putting your hands together, it doesn't have to be praying. It can just be balance. It's one of those things that your body can't help but do when it's in this position. So let's inhale, interlace your hands, and exhale, push your hands away as far as you can. Stretch out your shoulder blades. And then inhale, put your hands above your head. And exhale, put your hands behind your back interlaced. And then inhale, back to that prayer. So we'll just do super, super slow. So 5 to 8 seconds in and out for our inhales and exhales. And we'll just sort of follow a little pattern as we inhale and exhale on through these movements. Think of yourself almost in slow motion. So inhale, exhale, push your hands away. Inhale, then exhale. Then inhale. Now let's cross your legs the other way, just to help with some of that balance. And in the same way, I want you to, when you interlace your hands, interlace your hands the opposite way that you might normally do it. So inhale in that prayer position. Interlace your hands and push away. Inhale above your head. Exhale behind your back. And inhale back to prayer position. And we'll do that once more just for balance. So inhale. Interlace hands away. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And let your body come back to relaxing, and just let your breath go normally, but still breathing in and out through your nose. And you can sort of feel my body coming back to remembering this feeling. Next, what I want to do is do just a little bit of a relaxed twist. I'm going to use this pillow. Maybe you have a bolster or a wedge pillow that you might want to use. I'm sorry, buddy. And what I'm going to do is put this cushion back again. Want to move, please? Thank you. I'm going to put my hips near the back of that. All right. Make a good bit of space. And then I'm going to put my hands on either side of this pillow, and it'll give myself a little gentle twist. And I'm just going to relax in this position for a good number of breaths. And the way I sort of figure out is I have an idea of how many breaths I might do, and then I let my body sort of relax. It goes to those 3 positions we've talked about before, where you force yourself into it, your body sort of pushes back, and then when your body just sort of relaxes and lets go. So I'm trying to get to that state. So I twist a little bit there. I can feel my body. Then as I relax down, I can feel my body sort of resist a little bit. And I stay in that sort of position for just a little bit, and I find all of a sudden my body will release. So I'm just going to stay here, nice and slow breaths. I've looked off to the right now. My body's sort of relaxing into this. I'm just going to slowly push up on both sides of that pillow. And I'll cross over to the other side. This time with my left hip up against those pillows. I'm going to frame the outside of this pillow. And I'm just going to fall down onto that. Just look to the left a little bit more. And one more inhale. Just push up. I keep those pillows there for a second. For a little bit later, I'll just move over right into a tabletop with your ankles, with your wrists below your shoulders, with your knees below your hips. Find a good little bit of stability here. We'll just do some really slow cat-cows. So inhale, let your belly drop, let your butt go in the air, your head go into the air. And then slowly push out to a cat. Really separate those shoulder blades, tuck your tailbone. And inhale nice and slow. Your belly drops. And then breathe out to a cat. Trying to think of going really in slow motion. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Can you come here, please? Okay. While we're here, we'll just do a sort of an extended child's pose. So your big toes almost touching, your knees apart, your hips down onto your heels. And again, we're just going to breathe nice and slowly here. We're going to let our body sort of sink down. Maybe you got a dog in front of you. And sort of each inhale, we make some space, and each exhale, we sort of fall into that space. And once you get down to where your forehead is on the ground, or to where you sort of max out, then we're just going to sort of relax there. And that same thing where your body might resist a little bit, and then when your body will sort of give in. Let's try to keep your hips onto your heels. And slowly push yourself up. From here, I'm just going to go sort of back, excuse me please, into a plank pose. Len, excuse me. And I'm going to fold my right leg over. Len's going to help by sitting down. Here, lie down. There you go. Going to roll over into this pigeon pose here. If you want to put a cushion underneath there, underneath your hip on that side, give yourself a little bit of support. Keep your ankle tucked in as much as is comfortable, and just sort of relax into this as well. So you feel it in your outer hip there. Keep your foot engaged, and that sort of keeps your knee in line. And once you sort of pushed up and you've got a spot, see if maybe you can fall down over your knee, either lying down or on your forearms like I'm doing. And again, we'll just hold this for a little bit. Lenny, come here. Just lie down. Come on here. One more inhale. And slowly push yourself up. Put your leg back to that plank. Bring your other leg forward for that pigeon on this side. Again, you might want to support your hip. Keep your foot engaged. And once yourself is all in line there, you can slowly fall down to the sleeping pigeon. One more breath in. And slowly push yourself up. Your leg can go back again to that plank. And then let's just roll forward into a Sphinx pose. Your butt's engaged, but everything else is relaxed. If you want to push up and go straight with your arms, you can. But I'm just sort of doing a little counter stretch here. I'm not doing anything, but I am going to just relax into this pose a little bit. Wherever you are, one last deep breath in. And relax down onto your belly. Maybe just shake out your hips for a second. And then from here, one arm forward and just roll over onto your back. And hug your knees into your chest. We're just almost on the end. And just hold these for just a few moments. Just let your spine relax. Let your lower back relax. And inhale, put your knees together and put your knees off to the side, to your left side for a supine twist. Your right arm can fall open. And again, we'll let your body go through that resisting, that sort of understanding, and then that opening. And then inhale in. Bring your knees back to your chest. Just hold them there again for a moment. Breathing nice and slow. And put your knees together. Off to the right this time. And on your next inhale, bring your knees up again. A nice good squeeze to your chest. Put your feet down. And we're just going to put a gentle bridge pose. Engage your butt, push out of your heels. I'm maybe not going as high as I normally would. Up on your toes, hands above your head, drop your hips down. And if you've got that cushion still by you, and pull in and do a sort of half Shavasana pose. And we'll just do this with a bit of a butterfly here. If you have blocks, you can put them underneath your hips like that. And just let your breath relax back to its normal state. You can breathe through your mouth right now if you want. Hopefully you're nice and warm. Maybe put a little blanket over top of you if you'd like. All right. And stay here in this position for a little while. Just keep breathing. Keep your brain clear. And thanks for joining me.
Woo!